Do a real chill intro. Not gonna get loud. It's gonna be real relaxed.
ASMR ramen.
Hey y'all,
Hey, it's
LL
Robin.
Cool J in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of all ages, this is Weekend Mic Check, episode 20 for the week of December 23rd, 2017.
Christmas is actually gonna.
2 days
Christmas
away
Day
from
is the
Christmas.
day when this is gonna be released.
So this is our
Oh.
Christmas gift to the world.
This is our Christmas gift to the entire world.
I am so sorry for the
It's gonna
shittiest
be-
gift this year. That's what you're getting. You're getting just like this train wreck, this garbage truck on fire. That's what you're getting.
Garbage truck
Now-
on fire.
Hold on, we're having some like headphone issues here. Kevin, can you hear what's going on?
It's like cutting in and out.
Dude, mine's been working
Okay,
fine.
so
Like I have.
so you might want to take one
He
headphone
done
off
Figured it out
for this, because I want you to hear DeWitt's Christmas tree story that he told us. I want you to hear this because this is fantastic.
Yeah. So.
I need to hear this.
You have no idea.
All right. So it is the 23rd of December today. Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, Christmas Eve. My mom decided I'm gonna buy a Christmas tree.
Okay.
Yeah, like again, like rather, because okay. So for one, she's not. We have like like a fake tree that we set up every year. It's reliable. It's solid. It's white and everything. But
It's
this
white.
Christmas season, she I guess for whatever reason was feeling not really into it, so she never put it up. But then like she came into some money, like not like a lot of money, but like she had a few bucks in her pocket, and so she was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna ball out, get a real Christmas tree this year on the 22nd of December. Stupid idea, but whatever. So like she doesn't tell me this. She just comes home, okay, in my car, and she's like, help me get this tree out of here.
In his car,
And yeah, she opens up the back door
in his little Nissan.
and wedged in the trunk, sticking out into the back seat. Like she's brought down the back seat. She's got a fucking 6-foot Christmas tree.
She didn't even ask you to. Can I stick this in your car?
She's just like, help me get this out of here.
Oh shit. Dude.
Now, having bought this at the point, like she's not always prepared. She doesn't go into this with the same level of planning, like say someone like you would.
Mhm.
So she bought the tree. Keep in mind, we don't have a stand to put the tree in, and it didn't have like the little planks or anything. So like it doesn't have a base or anything. So we need a stand for it. So I'm like, okay, like that night we end up going out and we're on basically a hunt to find a Christmas tree stand, which again, it's the 22nd of December. Most people have stopped selling Christmas trees
Right.
because who the fuck is going to put up a Christmas tree 2 days? Like it just doesn't make any goddamn
Right,
sense.
right.
So like we go to Orchard Supply, and they're literally putting away the last of theirs like as we get there, and they're all too big, like they won't fit the tree and shit like that. But we come across a dude who's working there, and he literally he's like, oh well, here you could have this, and he hands us like a piece of wood, like a little plank that's been cut in half. So it's like, and there's a hole through it and stuff like that. So it's made so that you can, nail through it and, nail it to the bottom of a Christmas tree so it'll stand up.
Mhm.
And so he's like, you guys can just have this for free, right? And so he's like, yeah, you just get a nail and some hammers. And keep in mind, like my family, we're not handy people. So like my mom was debating. She was like, do we have a hammer and nails at home? And I'm like, yes, we got a hammer and nails. Like we have at the very minimum a hammer and some nails at home. And so we go home and we don't do anything last night. She tells me this morning, like she comes in my room, she wakes me up. She's like, all right, so I'm going to be out. If you get a chance, I'm going to need you to put that thing on the Christmas tree. I'm going to need you to nail it up and everything, right? And so like I do my best, like I find the hammer and some nails, but the nails we have, I don't know what type of nails they are, but they're not super long. And so I'm like, okay, I got to like work it a little bit. and the bottom of the tree isn't cut at a straight angle.
Yeah.
It's at like 45 degrees. So it's
Okay.
like I can't nail it all the way to it because it'll literally be fucking leaning.
Your mom got up early and looked at that shit. And she was like, "I know who's gonna do this.
Maybe.
dude.
I don't know.
I'm
Like-
gonna put my baby on it.
My baby gonna do it.
Dude.
You gonna figure out that 45-degree
She
angle?"
actually said that to me afterwards. Like when I called her and told her I did it, she was like, "Well, I know if you like." I'm telling her, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna stand. Like I did the best I could, but I don't think this is gonna like support any like. It's bound to topple over at any moment, right? Because I did the best I could trying to nail it and get it worked and situated with the little planks and everything. And she's like, "Well, I know if you did it, it'll probably work." And I'm just like, "No, I'm telling you, it's not gonna work." She was like, "Well, I trust you." I'm just like, "No, that don't make no sense." Anyway, like she gets back and she asked me to go get her some food, her and my niece, because she's like tired. She doesn't want to drive anymore and whatever. I'm like, okay. I go get it. I tell her, I'm like, okay, the tree's right there. You know, the nails, they weren't long enough, but I did the best I could, you know, thinking like she'll be like, "Oh, whatever, we'll figure it out." I mean, it's only going to be up for a day and a half, so it's like it don't got to be super secure. But at the same time, it's like. So anyway, I go get some food. I come back. As I walk through the door, she immediately, "Why'd you use the short screw or short nails? Why didn't you use the long nails?" And I'm like, "I didn't know we had long nails." And she comes up to me. Now she's taking the tree down and she's like messing with the base now. And she's like, these right here, the long nails. And it's a screw. And not only is it a screw, it's not even what like it's not one of the screws with the points. It's got the flat bottom at the and she's like, and I'm
So
like,
that's a fucking bolt, is what you're trying to say?
basically.
Why did you fucking bolt into the tree, do it? What the fuck, man?
And I'm like telling her, I'm like, "Well, that's not a nail." Okay, that's a screw. And she's
What do you mean it's a screw?
She-
Of course I know it's a screw.
right? And she just can't. And she's like, "What's the difference?" And I'm just like, "Well, one's meant to be like hammered in, and the other one's meant to be screwed in and stuff." And she was like, "Well, just hold the tree." So
Just
she
hold
has
it.
me hold the bottom of the tree as she hammers in this screw to the bottom.
Holy shit.
And it was at that point I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I'm out of here.
Drop the tree. I can't do this.
I'm
bro. I gotta
done.
go.
Wow.
I drove out here because I was just like, my brain couldn't handle what was going on at
He
that moment
physically drove
anymore.
his car, and I was like, "Wow, you drove out
So
there."
I can't.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, wow, you drove.
Now you know why. Now you know why.
He didn't want a second Christmas tree getting stuck in his car.
So like I don't know when I get home there might be a Christmas tree
On its side.
like a I don't know it's
Just
just
all
gonna be a
Presents around it, just on its side.
It's gonna be hanging from the wall somehow. Or something. I don't know. Like,
She somehow got a rope, hung it from the ceiling. Now it's a new
Put a
chandelier.
whole winch system up in the ceiling.
Oh my god, that's fantastic.
yeah, it was ridiculous.
Oh man.
That's my Christmas tree adventure. Let's go.
Amazing.
Right?
It still amazes me that there are people like you and your mom still on this planet. Like,
Well, DeWitt knew the difference.
wow.
But see, DeWitt knew the difference.
I recognize
Well,
the
trying to-
craziness,
And I can
but
appreciate that you actually like were like, yeah, this is clearly like different. Like
This is a
one-
screw, but it's not the screw that goes into a wood. This goes into machines.
right? Yeah.
You know, with enough hot glue, you could have took care of that whole problem.
I'm sure. I'm sure there were
tape.
about 15.
I mean, I'm pretty sure tape would have worked better at that point.
I'm sure there were 15 different like better ways or solutions to solve that problem.
You just weren't gonna do them.
But no, because that's not what she asked me to do. She asked me to grab a hammer and some nails and nail that shit to the shit.
and nail the bitch to the bitch. Yeah.
Right?
Like,
So that's all I did. I grabbed some fucking nails. I grabbed a hammer and I nailed that shit to the shit. And I did my job.
How many nails did you put in that tree for that 45-degree angle?
A lot. A lot.
Dude, it's like a spike club.
It pretty much is. Like those at least a good 20 nails.
Oh my
Wow.
But not just in the one plank because I had to. The nails weren't long enough to go through both planks. Like, so I had to nail the tree to the top plank, and then I had to nail the top plank to the bottom plank. Like,
Dude, so I'm picturing like this base of this tree just covered in nails.
Fucking Franken
2x4s are just covered in nails.
Just imagine somebody running for the bottom of that tree at Christmas Day and just getting mauled by it.
And then, of course, the
Who
one.
the fuck put 20 nails in this thing?
Who put the bolt in there? What is that?
and I forgot to tell you. So like, after I finished kind of doing it, like I have this box of nails just kind of sitting on the table, and like I accidentally like pull the little tablecloth, and so the box of nails falls onto the carpet, and like these are like dark gray nails, and we have a black carpet in the living room, so it's like it's really kind of difficult to see that. So like I did my best to pick them all up, but like
Like you did your tree best?
like if someone catches a nail in the foot, like they
Man,
were.
this is gonna be
kinda
some Final
wanted-
Destination shit where you like someone's walking through the living room, they step on a nail, like bitch, and then they like topple over and then hit the end of the base of the fucking tree, and they just fucking die like in the middle of your living room.
What are the chances? Jesus, DeWitt.
I hope not. That would be a mess. It would be a mess.
Yeah, and it's gonna be hard to get blood out of a black carpet. Let me tell you.
Right?
Don't miss a spot.
Again,
Ridiculous. What? Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's craziness. So yeah,
That's
that's my
fantastic.
life. I feel like you guys are getting a peek into my home life in a lot of different ways
yeah,
today.
that's the
From
thing.
the vlog and all that different stuff. Yeah.
As long as we've known DeWitt, he's still, at least to me, he's a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you are.
Mystery.
Mystery man.
He's a fucking enigma.
Yeah.
Like, how does he function?
That's a good question that I ask
Like
myself.
barely or some shit.
Right?
Kale free, that's for sure.
Who's to say that I do function?
Jesus Christ. How about you, Spencer? Any interesting Christmas stories? Like any good watered down eggs or fucked up pancakes? Or...
Oh, yeah. Here, we had our company meeting on Thursday. And, like, I'm not a big fan of them just because a lot of the meeting has to do with the plumbing, the HVAC, and the sales call center and stuff. Not a lot to do with the warehouse. So we don't really get recognized for much. Our boss always gives us a shout out, though, to like, hey, you know, our warehouse guys are busting their ass to make sure you have all your parts as best you can, even though you're sending the fucking parts list the day of your fucking job that should have been sent in the 2 weeks prior when you scheduled the job. Yeah, so side story on that. We had on the 21st, there was a $30,000 plumbing job that needed like 2 watt. I don't know. It was like a boiler or some shit. Something we don't fuck with because that's like that's above our knowledge of what we do. But anyways, they scheduled this boiler thing, and it was literally the day of we get the parts list, and we're like, the 2 guys that pretty much order all the plumbing parts are sitting there like, there's no way we can get these parts here today at all. Like all the parts are like in Stockton or fucking places that would take at least a day to get to. And they were just like, well, how come you don't have any of this stuff? It's like, because we don't do broilers. And they're just like, oh, well, you should have these parts. They're like, they sent us the parts list today. Like, why didn't they send it when they scheduled the job? Yeah, it's a mess, but we get shitted on a lot. But yeah, so we had our company meeting, and like, this is my first Christmas company meeting with it. And all the talk was, oh man, the breakfast they serve is always great. Like they have hash browns, eggs, pancakes, waffles. You know, they give you the works. And I'm thinking, oh man, I'm starving. I woke up at 4:00 this morning to get here.
It's going down
It is. I was like, all right.
for sure.
So we first kick off the meeting, you know, they kind of were just like, oh, you know, thanks for all coming here. We've been busting our hump. We've been working our tail end off from last year. We're way up. We're doing really good. And like, of course, they go through the birthdays. Like, hey, if you have a birthday in December, please stand up. I didn't stand up. I didn't say shit. I kept that shit to myself. At least I thought I did. So I didn't stand up. Everyone stood up and they're like, oh, clap. Okay, thank you. Sit down. I was like, I'm glad I didn't stand up for that shit. And then they go to, all right, go grab the breakfast. And I'm like, yeah, breakfast. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, oh man, some hash browns, bacon, sausage, some hot pancakes. I get up there, start waiting in line. They had like the little Eggo pancakes that are like frozen, that were like lukewarm. I wouldn't even say they're warm, and then I was just kind of like, really? And then I was like, oh, well, scrambled eggs are always good, Get to scrambled eggs and it's just like fluffed. I'm like, oh, those kind of look okay. Those look good. And then the bacon and sausage were like, eh. I was like, that don't look real.
Wait, where's the goddamn smartphone clip?
So I get all my food, I get back to my table. I cut the butter, get the little butter squares, and I cut it. And like I put it on the pancake, and I'm like looking at it, I'm like, that little cube isn't gonna melt. That pancake's not even warm enough to melt the butter. And I was like, whoa, that's good. I was like, all right, well, I still got the hash browns and eggs. You get to the eggs, and I take my fork and I push on them, and like water like seeps out of them. I'm like,
Fuck, that's
really?
disgusting.
I was like, what is this? I took one bite and I was like, this is powdered eggs. I was like, this isn't even real. And then I like take a bite of the sausage, and it's like turkey sausage that's still pink in the middle.
Oh, it's fucking gross.
And I was like, dude, this fucking. I'm like looking around, and everyone's like thinking the same thing. Like, this breakfast sucks, but I'm just gonna hurry up and eat it. And then the bacon was like that microwave bacon that's already been pre-cooked.
Yeah.
And see, that's the problem. Like, we're spoiled rotten. Mom fucking spoils us. And like what you told me when they announced how much they made and all that other shit, they couldn't spend the extra $100
Granted,
to get like some real fucking eggs.
Well, it's funny because they served it in like the big metal bins like you would at a banquet.
Mm-hmm.
They served it in that, so I'm just thinking like it was catered.
Mhm.
No, it wasn't. But like, at least they gave us like everyone $100. Even people that just got hired on, they gave everyone $100, and then afterwards they're like, "Oh yeah, we made $3 million in sales this year."
30.
Oh, 30. Sorry, 30 million.
A big difference.
Yeah.
Big difference.
$27 million difference.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow. And I was like, well, at least they gave us $100, but the
Yeah.
breakfast sucked.
Yeah, they
And
skipped
you guys-
on the
yeah,
eggs.
You guys
and
can't afford a decent breakfast.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone was thinking that
That's-
too, and I was like,
That's fucked up.
It is. It's
and then
fucking
I
terrible.
go back to the warehouse, and I'm like, really, guys? Like, that was the breakfast? And of course, like, when they're handing out our bonuses or whatever you want to call it, our gifts, each department manager had to go up and call up all their people. And so when my manager called us up, she's like, I want all of you guys to go up at once. So we just give you your cards. So we all get up there, and she started handing them out. And then she's like, oh, and before I give Spencer's, I just want to give him say happy birthday. And I was like, fuck. So everyone was like saying happy birthday to me all day. And I was like, God damn it.
It's like back in high school when they'd announce your birthday over the intercom.
Yeah.
And you have to hear that
I
shit
thought
all fucking day.
I really thought I almost got away with it because I was like, no one knows. But no, my boss knew.
Mm.
She bought us a Chipotle.
Did you bleed out of your ass?
No, because I got steak, rice, and cheese.
Oh.
So I was good. So that breakfast, I was like, dude, that breakfast hurt my stomach, if anything.
Yeah, dude, that sounds fucking disgusting.
I was really sad.
They should come over to my warehouse and see how breakfast is done.
But see, we could cook a breakfast like that if we really wanted to. Even though Mom does spoil us with those breakfasts, if we wanted to, we could actually cook that kind of breakfast.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it wouldn't be as good. Granted, she puts her special touches on everything, and it makes it delicious. But I mean, we could make a breakfast that's legit, not powdered eggs and fucking frozen pancakes that have been unthawed.
Well, yeah, I mean, like when that's one of my pet peeves is like when you're putting shit together for a group of people, you don't do powdered eggs. Like I don't even know why they even have powdered eggs. Honestly, that's just one of those things that just should not exist. And if you're trying to please a crowd, especially like your own employees or something like that, get real eggs, get decent food, and show your appreciation. It's once a year, and it's a tax write-off anyway, so it's not like it's not like it's gonna just go down the drain.
So for like the company meetings before, they would get like Berto's breakfast burritos. They would get Chick-fil-A breakfast sandwiches. Like they would go get all that stuff, but then for ours, they were like, "Oh, well, we're gonna cook them breakfast." And I was like, and it's funny because everyone that says the same thing, man, I would have been happier with a breakfast burrito or a Chick-fil-A with a chicken in the center and a biscuit on top.
It
It's
would have
not
been
the thought that always counts.
Yeah,
it would have been less of a slap in the face, or for them to pull down their pants and piss on your feet, if they would have just gave you a gift card to like Chipotle or some shit like that.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that'd been all right. I guess.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, instead of having this bullshit ass breakfast, here, get whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Especially at $30 million. Come on now.
Like I remember back when I worked at Best Buy, like the first Black Friday that I worked, like normally, it's fucking Best Buy, lunch is fucking lunch. Like you get whatever that you fucking get. Like you go you get a lunch. But on Black Friday, they decide, you know what, we don't want you guys leaving because like everybody is literally working like 12-hour shifts that day. And so it's like, we're going to provide lunch. So they had like actual fucking restaurants like catering that shit. Like I was like, oh shit, like that's dope. Like we didn't even use the break room. We turned like the car install, like where they do the car installs. We turned that into the break room for the day. And like we just had like tables set up with like like Strings, the cafe, and then like other shit. Like there was a barbecue place and shit like that. But it's like yeah, like fucking get some real
Kinder's.
fucking food. Don't fucking skimp on that bullshit.
Kinder's barbecue.
Kinders.
I don't know if I've had that one.
You never had Kinders?
The barbecue sauce?
No, like
The actual barbecue.
yeah.
They used to be on Pacific. You can go in there and get barbecue. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm just hungry. Like, I don't know. It's just dawned on me that I haven't actually eaten shit, like today. So I'm like, now I'm
That's your
just fucking
goddamn fault.
hungry. Right? And it's funny too, because like I went to Burger King to get my mom food, and I was like, I didn't get shit. I was like, why didn't I? Now I'm regretting that shit. It's like, I'm looking at that top ramen I got you guys now. I'm like, God damn, there's no hot water.
You go to John's house? Oh wait, his stove don't work.
No, I turned
He
it
has
back
a
on.
stove.
Oh, so you could actually boil water on the stove. Just don't pour it in a plastic cup.
Yeah, don't pull a Wendell.
Right.
Stupid ass motherfucker.
Never forget.
I kept that fucking styrofoam piece of shit too.
Never forget.
Never forget.
You should frame it. Hang it on
You
the
know
wall.
what? What I'll do is I'll put it in a
Casket
glass
and
case.
iron.
Put it in a glass case and give it to him. Like here,
Remember when?
It's already
remember
too late.
when-
It's
On
already
his
too late.
deathbed. Just
on his deathbed.
just handing it to him 50 years from now.
Yeah.
Just want to remind you of something.
You know what? No, fuck that. I will put it in glass and I'll leave it in my will, and that's what he gets from me. Is that fucking top ramen cup with the fucking holes in it? You dumbass kid. Oh, Christ.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So you had a shitty meeting. You were fucking around with the Christmas tree
Mm-hmm.
and bolts. We really didn't have a very eventful week.
Yeah, just getting shit done around the.
Just getting shit done.
Yeah.
Just getting shit done. We just get
I don't know.
shit done.
Today
That's you
seems
guys.
pretty eventful.
Hey, except for today.
Getting
That's what I was
shit
gonna get
done.
into. So, like Jeremy's mom will probably never see this, right?
By the time she does,
It'll be too late.
it'll be yeah.
Yeah, it'll be too late. Yeah, and nobody's.
This is true.
We're the only one. I'm the only one watching this live right now. So fuck it.
I don't think Jeremy's mom follows our Instagram.
Yeah. So Jeremy's gonna be a dad.
It'd be surprising.
That was unexpected.
That's nice.
Yeah, he's gonna be a papa.
Yay!
No, there's no yay here. This is Jeremy. This is the guy who goes into fucking hospital bathrooms and cuts the little emergency line.
Yeah, dude. He didn't believe me when I said life as he know it is over. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't believe me, but
Well,
just wait.
Yay for me, because everyone thought I was gonna be the first one. So.
Yeah.
Yay.
You even thought you were gonna be the first one.
Yeah, that's
Yay for you.
That's bad
dude.
when it's like, yeah, I thought I would have been it.
Christ.
The shit I get myself into.
I still have no need to.
Procreate.
Yeah. No. Mm-mm. I just don't care.
Mhm.
I just don't want kids.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh yeah, that's gonna change," you know. like,
No.
You see that on the wall?
you're gonna want kids
that on the wall?
and all this stuff.
See the headset up there? You would be able to afford all
see
that
all
stuff.
these nice things in here? Wouldn't have that if you have a kid.
No, you fucking break it.
They take your shit and throw it in the toilet. Bill.
What do you throw in the toilet?
And then
I-
Bill wants to have like another kid. He's fucking retarded,
He's
dude.
raising an army. I
sorry,
swear.
like-
He's trying to build his own militia. Like, there's no
Working.
explanation for this other than he's trying to.
You're gonna
overthrow
teach him
the
how to lay
government.
bamboo sticks out in the ground and
You
shit
know what I
on 'em.
hate though? Like I hate. Like, I don't know about you guys because you're like half Mexican. I don't know what it is with like your family, but being that I have a Filipino side, they are constantly hounding you about having kids. Like constantly. Like I am the holdout on my mom's side of the family. Like all my cousins my age, they're already like 2 or 3 kids deep. All right.
Oh, John Mark, why don't you be like your cousin?
I'm the holdout. Like, oh, why don't you give your mother some grandchildren? No, fuck you.
That's why she comes over here. She sees her grandchildren.
She
think so.
she flies all the way over there, plays with your fucking kids.
And comes home and goes,
Yeah,
I can relax.
yeah. I cannot do that. John Mark, you need to have the children to carry on. No, fuck you.
To carry on what? There ain't gonna be much after us.
Don't be stupid. You need child. No, fuck you.
I don't need shit.
I don't need none of that
Like,
crap.
I need PlayStation.
Yeah.
I need disposable income.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be standing there in the store going, shit. PlayStation Plus, or diapers. PlayStation Plus. Well, the kid can shit outside.
PlayStation can't go outside, so
Works for dogs.
Yeah. Or I can just put a litter box in the house.
It's a no-brainer.
kid goes first day school. Where's the litter box? What do you mean a litter box? I gotta shit. I gotta use the litter box. My father told me.
I can just imagine that parent teacher conference. Mr. Skase, we need to have a talk about your child. What? Keeps asking about a litter box. Oh shit, that's right. Hold on, let me go to the truck real quick. Here, just put this in the corner of the classroom. It's fine.
No, the kid's been using the sandbox up till now.
Yeah, that's why we called you in
They
here.
need you to pay to disinfect it.
You know what? You just need to bring the forklift in and take it away, and we're gonna get a new one. He literally shitted everywhere in there.
No, that's why I just hand her a squirt bottle. I'm like, oh, if he disobeys, just hit him with the water real
Spray him
quick.
in the face.
No, bad. Get back.
No.
He just like runs the door. Starts hissing at your teacher like, what the fuck?
But the one who's been on it lately that's really pissed me off was Red.
What's he trying to like?
It's Red. It's like, nah, nigga, you need to have a kid. We need another monster in this world. I'm like, no.
Yeah, he's calling your kid a monster.
Well, it says we need another monster in this world. I'm like, am I a monster? I mean, I guess.
I don't think that's what he's trying to say, but that's coming off as the wrong tone.
No,
Amen.
no, I hear this shit from him in the truck. Like, man, he's like, I thought you and her was gonna have kids, and then I'm like, nah, son, that ain't gonna happen.
Man.
I will pay for an abortion before I have a kid. Fuck that. You heard it here first, ladies. I will pay for them to take the Hoover up there and to clean that shit out. Get out the dustbuster.
You know,
Shove it up in there and suck that fucker out.
You know,
Those damn Kirby's,
speaking of
I'm telling you.
Red, I wonder how many keeps he's earned in the last couple of days.
Since he hasn't been working.
Yeah, well, he hasn't
okay.
been working.
There's no keeps.
Listen to this bullshit with Red. All right, Red has pneumonia because he likes
As he always does.
well, because he gets a little bit of water on the top of his head and then he gets sick.
Yeah.
So, or Kevin's thinking he takes like 7 showers a day, so that's why. So anyhow,
yeah.
Dude, stay wet.
he
He
goes.
stays wet. It's cold outside. He's always working outside. He's
Stupid.
wet. Yeah,
So,
that's how you get pneumonia.
He calls me. He's at the hospital. He's like, oh, they took 6 vials. They got me on like 6 different medication. Blah, 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 blah. It's gonna take some time to get over this. So I told the people I work for, it's gonna be a day or so. I'm like, bruh, you have pneumonia, and like you, he heard him on the phone. Like every like second word, Red would go, and like we're looking at each other like, holy shit, is he dying? Like. Talking about Red, are you dead? No, man, it hurts. I'm like, you can't tell these people, oh, I'm down for a day. That ain't gonna work.
That's like half a Seinfeld marathon. That's barely any time at all.
It's like, I'm pretty sure these people, they can manage, a few days without you. It's like, I don't know. When I called him, I'm like, hey, so do you want to come? He's like, nah, man, I can't do it. I'm like, all right, see you in March. Dude, he lost his shit. Nah, man. And this was like on the way to the warehouse. So you haven't seen it, but I put a new head unit in my truck so I can do calls and all that other shit. The entire way I'm trying to listen to music, my thing keeps going off because he keeps calling. and like I answer it and this, man, is that how you feel? I'm like, Red, fuck you. I need to go to work. And I hang up on him. The song goes for like 10 more seconds. He calls back. I'm like, God damn it, Red, you motherfucker. I just want to listen to the song before I get to work. He's like, no, man, you can't leave me here till March. I go, yes, I can. Hang up.
Want to make it June?
Like, this happens all the way to the warehouse. I'm like, I finally get there, and it's quiet. And I think either he called me or I called him for some reason. And it was like, hang up, call back, hang up, call back. And he's like, oh, man. I forgot to bring him his food today, too. It's still in the back of the truck. Oh, man, can you bring me some bread so I was going to munch on? Yeah, fuck you, Red. Bye. It's like, come on, man. Just lay in bed. Don't do anything and just fucking relax. Yeah, I forgot all his food.
You know what we should do is we should go to his house and board up the doors so he can't get out. You know what I mean? Like,
no, because I'm going to get a phone call. Johnny, they trying to get me. They trying to get me. I can't get out my house. They coming for me.
He's like,
You're going to do that. We're going to come back here. There's going to be a fucking tunnel with him digging his way out.
no, you're gonna get a phone call from me. Somehow he's gonna get a gun. He's like, I'm just washing the hole under the couch. It's gonna come through the hole. She's just like spazzing out. They bolted it up. She's coming through. What do you mean
So,
she's coming through?
I have an
Wappa
idea
wappa.
for all that cable you bought.
Wappa Wappa's coming through.
He says he gets up at 3 a.m. every morning to take care of animals. He goes to sleep at like 5 o'clock. We go up there 8, 9 o'clock at night, and we just fucking booby trap the shit out of his yard and wait till 3 a.m. He comes flying out that door to take care of the cow. Boom! Falls down.
oh, what the hell, man?
And he gets back up, trips over another one. Just pow, 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 pow. No, because then I get that call still at like 3 a.m. Johnny, they after me. They done trapped me in my own yard.
Trying to get me, man.
They trying to get me, man.
Talking on the phone, just like, yeah, Johnny, go get me.
That or he's going to think the dog did it somehow.
Oh, dude.
She angry at me.
Dude,
She angry at me.
Thursday, we were working here on the bar, like, doing shit. And I go inside my house to go take a dump. Fucking Red calls. And he's asking me some question about something. I'm like, fucking no, I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to take a shit. So I'm like, all right, later, Red. And I just had the phone sitting on the counter because I'm in that praying position where you're lean forward, hands here, like, Jesus, let this poo come out, because like, come on. So I'm expecting him to hang up the phone. He doesn't hang up the phone. He just sets it down and walks away. There was 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Ooh, who's a fuzzy face? Who's a fuzzy face? Ooh, and then like I hear like, ooh, what you want to eat? What you want to eat? Huh? You want some bacon? No, you don't want bacon. Okay, what you want? Want some chicken? No, you don't want chicken. Oh, what you want? Some turkey? Oh, we don't have some turkey. This is like he's having like a full on conversation with Poopy. Ooh, fuzzy face, fuzzy face. What you doing, fuzzy face? What the hell? Are you recording that?
No, that was he went onto the live.
Oh, the live stream.
Oh man.
So
Good call. Good call.
we talked about that last time. I'm glad you remember because I forgot. So this goes on fucking forever. And then I finally I can't do this anymore. Like I hang up. The next day I bring it up to Red and he's laughing it off and I started like reciting back this shit he was saying. He's like, oh man. Oh, you did hear me, huh? I'm like, yeah, fool, I'm not playing with you. He's like, oh shit. That's supposed to be personal. I'm like,
Why you no hang up, man?
That's some private stuff. What's wrong with you?
the conversation with your dog is private, whether the dog wants chicken, bacon, or turkey. This motherfucker, I swear to God.
That's real intimate conversation right there.
Yeah.
I thought we was boys.
It's like third thing he says now. Oh, that's how you feel, huh? That's how you feel about your
That's how you
boy.
feel. That's how you feel.
That's how you feel about
That's
your boy.
exactly how I feel, man.
One of these
Feeling
days, I'm
too
just gonna
much.
look at him dead in the eyes on Crip, cuz just to fuck with him. On Crip, cuz.
That's how you feel about your cats.
Oh, hey, he's a. Oh, I gotta tell you the other part about the whole mayonnaise debacle that happened yesterday.
The mayonnaise debacle.
Yeah, the one that the dude threw over the fence made a big
Oh,
mess.
yeah.
That's a whole. I don't talk about it. But I met the white red.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
This was
Okay.
in Lathrop.
Okay.
So before I go to pick up this imaginary load at this place,
Yeah.
it wasn't imaginary, just over the fence.
Mhm.
I stop at a gas station. I'm gonna get some fuel. I get out of the truck, start walking towards the door of the gas station, and this dude, he's probably like 5'5", okay, just like old white dude, but his face is like as red as that chair. Okay, as I'm walking up, I hear, I'm like, what? Like, can I help you? He's like, can you buy me some cigarettes? The cheapest ones? I'm like, nah, dude. And as I'm talking to this dude, the lady that works there is like, she Filipino, so she's like secret ninja, like kicks the door open. Whoop-ah! No, don't give him any money. I'm like, I wasn't. What did he ask you? I'm like, to buy him some cigarettes. No, he been here for a half hour. He been playing scratchers. I'm like, oh. And then she just like, get out of here. He just like as he's got his head down, walking. Like,
You'd be like, thanks for getting me in trouble.
I just stood there like, what the fuck? I'm just here to get some gas for my truck. I didn't want to be in any of this. Give me some cigarettes.
That's
We're in Lathrop. I thought we were away from this shit.
Speak. That actually reminds me though. Like I kind of also had a similar.
Might be the same guy.
I don't think it was the same guy,
fucking
but I ran into someone that reminded me of a white version of Red, which was okay. Last night on our excursion to find a Christmas tree stand, on the way from Harbor Freight in Manteca to Orchard Supply, we're pulling out of this little shopping center, and cutting in front of us is a dude. I couldn't actually tell his ethnicity, but he was on a BMX bike. And he was holding a Christmas tree,
Like a big Christmas
like
tree?
a big Christmas tree, like a good 6-7 footer in one arm as he's steering the bike with one hand. And I'm just like, they got reds out here too.
Reds out here too.
Oh, you got a red?
I guarantee you
yeah,
though,
we got a
if Red saw that, Red would be like, that ain't shit.
I went to Redwood and I cut it
You
down
got a
and dragged
bill?
it
I
in.
got a bill. You got a red too? Yeah, I got a red too.
Oh yeah.
God.
Oh yeah.
No, but if Red saw this, like, he'd be like, "That ain't shit." Because this dude, one time we're at again, it happens at a
Got
gas
3 or 4
station.
tied up or some shit.
I walk in there with Red, and this lady goes, "Red, is that you? Oh, I thought you were dead. Oh my God, it's so good to see you." And they're talking yada yada. I'm like, I'm just getting my shit. Like, oh, I come walking by and like Red's, oh, this is such and such. I helped her move a hospital bed to her house for her mom. I'm like, and I stop. I go,
that one.
how? And he's like, oh, I carried it on my bike. I'm like, bruh, you carried a hospital bed on your, like, you had the handlebar in one hand and a hospital bed on your shoulder. Like, I think his nickname is wrong. It shouldn't be Red. He should just call him Pickup Truck. Hey, Pickup Truck, come on, get the fuck over here.
Man, I can't imagine doing that with like just hold it one arm.
Yeah, like how
Those
the
beds are
fuck do you
heavy.
do that? That's what I want to know. Like he needs to explain
How?
himself on that
How?
one.
Crack is one hell of a
Right.
drug. That's
Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
probably
how.
doesn't even remember those days.
There's
Like,
your
I don't know
answer.
how I fucking did it, but I did it.
I don't even like if I was a cop sitting on the street and just watching that, I'd be like,
That's fucking impressive.
I-
Hey, hold on a second. Let me
Hey,
take a
wait,
picture
wait.
with you. Like nobody's gonna believe this unless I get a picture.
It's like I got to do some moving next week.
you gonna be available?
You want to make
You
about
have a
$3
business
$4?
card?
I got some confiscated crack I can pay you for.
They don't compensate. They don't need it. It's extra.
The cops will just bust people for crack just so they can hire Red to move shit.
Oh, he only gets paid in crack. Shit.
I'm telling you, we need to record an episode with Red, like we did that one time, the video one, because some of the shit he talks about, oh my God, is just golden. My favorite one, though, is the one he did recently with us. He didn't think we were listening or some shit, but he was just standing there, kind of like looking out into the distance, going, "Oh man, that's one fine bitch. I'd suck her pussy till her nose collapses." And we're both like,
The hell did you just say?
and then he turned and looked at us and went, "Oh, you guys heard that?" I'm like, bruh. That's like your social worker. What the fuck you doing?
Yeah, like he didn't think he was talking out loud.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was just saying it all in his head.
He said the inside thing outside,
Yeah.
Now
They
you
were
got to
supposed
wonder,
to
has
stay.
he said that to her? Like, what?
right?
Yeah.
I told him too. I'm like, "Hey, next time she shows up, let me know. Let me head over there." "Nah, man, nah, I can't have you talking to her." I'm like, "Why? You afraid I'm gonna say some shit?" "Excuse me, Miss Lady Bitch. He wants to suck your pussy till your nose collapses."
Oh, hey, Red, where's the lady you're talking about for the last week that you said you're gonna suck dry? Oh,
Hi, how you doing?
hi.
Do you want your nose collapsed? Well, we got an offer for you.
Nose too big? We got a solution for that. Come on down.
Not only is he a moving service, he's also doing rhinoplasties.
Now you want it bigger or smaller? Like,
We only have one shot at this.
You can either pay him in crack or fried chicken. Take your
Preferably
pick.
fried chicken.
Nowadays, yes, nowadays it's just fried chicken. He don't take crack anymore, unless he can probably resell it to somebody.
Right. There's someone out there
Yeah,
doing crack to fried chicken.
put a little
We'll
crack in
find
the
him.
batter. There we go. Ooh, there's some good ass chicken.
That's how you get that repeat business.
Crack fried chicken. Mm-mm-mm. That's some tasty shit.
red special recipe.
Oh,
which
God.
which makes me a little excited and slightly nervous for Spread with Red, because we're dealing exclusively with Red recipes. And oh boy,
I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll try every single one of his things as long as it doesn't contain some sort of like weird. As long as it
Ajax?
doesn't contain like drugs or some chemical that'll kill me,
mm-hmm.
I'll fucking eat it.
Yeah, it's all stuff you can get in prison.
As long as it's made with like food products, I'll try it.
yeah,
If
if
you got any more of
if-
that comment,
if he says comment or bleach for flavor, I'm gonna smack the shit out of him.
Right?
just a dad.
Right.
Just a dab.
What you want to do is put a little bit of that comment on there. Garnish.
Bam.
Helps it brown in the oven.
Give it a nice coating on it.
No. Red wouldn't say bam. He grabbed the comment like, woohoo, baby. Bam.
We're just gonna put a little woohoo, baby.
Oh my God. It's terrible.
I want to see that. I want to see that.
Oh, you're going to see it because you're going to be editing it.
That's true. That's true.
We're gonna be sitting here watching it.
I don't know how that's gonna work out.
It's going to work out beautifully.
That's gonna be so much. I love
It's going to be
already.
great.
I love it already.
Oh, I can't wait. You got to get his ass over this pneumonia and it's right to cooking.
Start earning them keeps.
Gotta earn that keep, Red. Gotta feed your peeps.
We need to like put like a keepometer on it. Like,
That's a genius idea.
Dude, like it just needs to be a meter, like a bar in the corner of the
How many
screen that
keeps-
goes up or down.
How many
based on-
keeps he earned that day?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on the fucking the cork board at the warehouse.
We need a suggestion box.
It's gonna be his name and it's gonna be stars and for all the keep he earns.
But then we got to start taking keeps from him.
Yeah.
So that it starts to balance out. So like he can't have too many keeps. Otherwise, he can trade in his keeps for favors.
That's
Called you 5 keeps.
now here's the thing. I don't mind helping Red out. Okay, like he's one of the boys, but like it's almost every day. He's like, hey Johnny, can you do me a favor? I mess with him and go, oh, again? He's like, what do you mean again? I haven't asked you for a favor in a while, Mike. And in the back of his head, like, Nick, you asked me like 3 times yesterday, and like 7 times the day before. What do you mean, like, you don't ask all the time? It's like, bruh, it's like every day you need something. Somehow you forget the next day, and you ask me for another favor.
It's all those keeps he's trying to keep track of. He doesn't have room in his brain for anything else.
Gotta earn my keep. This motherfucker. Oh,
Jesus.
we love him though.
Jesus.
We love him.
Yeah, he's an American classic.
Is he though?
I think
He is
so.
now.
I think so.
When I think of American classic, I don't think of Red.
That's what I picture.
Yeah,
That's his American classic.
I'm not so sure about that one. Whenever I think of Red, I just remember some of the funny shit he says, like, "Bye, Miss Kevin."
I
Yeah.
just-
Like, what the fuck
did
you
you
talking
say?
about?
Bye, Miss Kevin.
I forgot her name.
Or my favorite one when we were brainstorming for something, and he walks up, he's like, "I got an idea," and this guy like dead, like, and everyone's like sitting there going.
What is it?
He's like, I got then just like absolutely just dead air, like,
I still
Bro.
like the puppy when it was crushed. Well, not the actual puppy, but we
When
took
we-
the puppy out of the container and then accidentally
Fake crushed it?
Fake crushed the. Well, we didn't fake crush that container.
No.
We crushed that container.
Yeah.
We put the puppy in the back. We're all playing with it as.
He damn near-
It took a second.
he pissed his pants.
Yeah, he did. 'Cause,
Oh,
he didn't
dude.
realize what we kind of crashed into, and then I was like, "Oh no, the puppy! Oh, the puppy!"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh no!" And then Kevin comes out from the back, like with the clean puppy, just got done with his bath. Like, "Oh, you look for this?" It's not funny.
He turned around and went right to the bathroom. He pissed his pants.
He was so upset.
Man, I can't believe Mom was like egging it on, like, "Oh no, what we have
See-
to do is we gotta do this, and then we gotta make it look more real."
That's how that shit happens. We come up with the idea. Oh, wouldn't this be funny? She's over there going, "Do it, do it. Come on, let's do it. We can use this. We can do that."
And she'll
And then-
she'll hand you the tools,
And then
she's
she'll
like,
turn her.
"Oh, you did it."
She'll turn
Oh, yeah.
around after you do go. "Oh, that was mean." Like, wait a minute. You told me to do it. You the one instigating. What the hell?
You're the one that escalated it.
Ah, you guys
We were gonna
know
keep
the
it PG, and then you like turned it into like this R-rated
Soft
something or
shit.
another.
Now there's blood and gore involved.
Well, see, we had a little bit more time. We could have threw some ketchup in that box, and we could have had a lot of fun with
Could have
that.
thrown like a chicken in there too,
Oh my god!
like a turkey, because it was like around Thanksgiving. Grab a whole turkey and put it in there, and just pull it out. Oh my God, Red! The dog died and turned into a turkey.
Well,
Guess
guess
we're
we
gonna have
better
to eat
deep
it.
fry it.
About to have us some grilled dog. Here you go.
That sure looked like a turkey. Call it what you will.
Oh, Christ. So how long we been going?
About 50 minutes.
55.
Well, we started like
Yeah,
5
we
minutes
started
in
fucking
the
around.
recording.
So it was like 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Well,
we can bring
it's
up this
end of the
Christmas
year.
episode?
End of the year. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
Mhm.
Any
Um,
New Year's resolutions? Anybody?
I think they should be for next episode because next episode's on the 30th.
That's true.
Yeah. Like this
Yeah.
one is like, this is Christmas. Like, Santa, we need to have a talk because I'm coming for that ass. You owe me.
You owe me for that.
You
Pay it
owe me.
forward.
You owe me.
You owe me, Santa. I'm coming for that ass.
Right.
You owe me, motherfucker. No, cause yeah, the year's winding down, but we're ramping up production next year.
Mm-hmm. Bigger, better,
Bigger, better,
longer, stronger,
uncut.
Hopefully we'll have our shop up.
bigger, donger. The shop.
Our actual ramen shop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be selling items.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure quite what yet. but
Dildos
Right.
and butt plugs with our
All
faces
kinds
on
of
them.
Dildos.
Do you know what the biggest selling thing is on Amazon is?
Butt plugs.
Sex toys.
Yep.
Bruh.
Because people don't
Let's
want to
go.
go publicly and buy sex toys. Somebody
Nah.
might see them. But if you
Mm.
can have it discreetly shipped to your house,
Mhm. Right.
there is a company. I don't know. It's a game. I'll find it. It's a stupid little card game.
Mm.
It comes to your house in a box this big,
Mm.
and on the side of the box is like giant, enormous elephant dong or some shit like that.
Mm.
So everyone sees it looks like it's a big fucking dildo. It's actually a card game. I'm gonna find that shit. I don't want to send that to one of you fuckers.
That sounds like fun. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
What, an elephant dog?
And a card game.
Oh.
Mixed into one.
If you lose, you gotta get fucked by this elephant.
We're looking at you, Hasbro. Make it happen.
Elephant dog, the game.
Play-Doh.
For ages
We're looking at
6 and up.
some help maybe from Play-Doh.
You can decorate your dick with Play-Doh. Yeah.
Put add-ons.
You can make 12 tiny dicks if you want.
All different colors. They even give you the little mold.
All the different
Just
sizes.
sounds like a terrible
It's
idea.
got the shit. It's got the little bend in there and everything.
Give it 10
You
years,
get all
it'll
like,
be the
little,
social
the
norm.
different colors that come in little jars, and then have the black one and a huge one. It's called the Big Gym, and it's a big old press. You have to put it all in there. While the other ones will have like the little small ones.
Mm. Call this one the floating strawberry.
Why is that floating strawberry just dancing in the mist?
The floating strawberry.
Inside joke.
Just terrible.
Yeah, we are terrible. Hey, but we're assholes.
Just
you
a
expect?
little bit. Just a little bit.
That's true.
We're just assholes. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
So anyhow, ramping up production for next year, starting 1st of January.
2018.
Season 2 of Into the Larson. We've got
Until the Lawson.
Spread with Red.
Yeah.
You're working on that vlogging thingy. I have some ideas for that. that might help.
There might be some more stuff with the captain in,
Yeah.
In a regular format.
The Captain's Corner.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the thing you came up with for our game night thing where we just spin the wheel. Whatever it lands on, we play, and that goes up.
yeah.
I like that.
Currently, the title for that is just games. But I don't know how
Well,
effective of a title. It's
so-
very literal at this point. It's
See-
just games.
He can't. He has that as a title, but then he came up for a title for the show for your girlfriend, and it was very questionable.
Right?
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck?
how much work did you put into that title?
That one just came to me.
Ha 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 ha.
Pun intended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I actually wrote it down. There's a Drive document with shows and
Mhm.
titles for everybody. So yeah.
Oh,
there's-
here he goes. He's
there's all
fidgeting.
kinds of
God
stuff.
damn it. God God damn it! I should have took it away when
What
I
the
had a
fuck
chance,
is this?
dude.
Oh, by the
Let
way,
me show.
that
Let me
is
show
just-
you. Hold on. While it's recording and it's on camera, let me show you what I told Kim. What I thought it was. Let me see just the cone part.
Okay.
I told him, I'm like, oh, this isn't a balancer or anything. That is a stand to display this. This is one of the very first Chinaman hats. But then they realized they had to make them bigger for it to actually work.
Yeah. That would only fit on a baby.
Yeah,
That's when they start out.
they had to start them young.
Exactly. They start with
damn
the
it.
iron, so their necks learn to support the weight.
Yeah, like that. The God damn it, Spencer. See, well, hold on. I can't be mad now because I'm the dumbass that gave it back to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, bro. Like, really?
Yeah,
You're
I
gonna
should.
get mad at me? Come on now.
It's just next week he's gonna come here. It's gonna be gone, and he's gonna look outside. It's just gonna be mashed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a sledgehammer to it.
Down here.
We're gonna put switches down there for you to play with.
You can link him to Bill's house.
Like he's
No,
just
no.
reaching under here and it's scaring me.
Well, because no, we
That's
told him like where he
where all the
sits.
equipment is.
Where he sits, we're gonna put like switches and buttons for him to play with that are like hooked up to nothing. But secretly, we're gonna electrify his chair. So if he presses the right sequence, he'll shock the shit out of himself.
I like that.
That's the one.
Oh, that's the one, guys.
It'll be like that Jackass episode where they were shocking the Wee Man with the chair, and he thought it was the card guy. Did you ever see that one? So they get him to sit barrels on the stool, but the stool's electrified into a remote. And they had a dude who could throw cards so hard he could cut shit with them. So what he would do, he'd count down and he'd pretend to throw the card, but they're back there shocking the shit out of him. So he's going, God damn it. And do it about 3 or 4 times. Everyone's fucking laughing. And he goes, where is it? Where's the machine? And they get hella quiet. Like, oh no, he's about to find out. He's like, where the fuck is the card throwing machine? And everyone fucking loses it. His card throwing machine. And it's like, oh, fucking the stool's electrified. It's like,
Yeah,
bro,
they
it's a lot easier to electrify the stool than make a machine to throw cards consistently so hard. And they make you jump.
They had to explain that to him too. Like, what, sit down on it really quick.
Yeah.
Oh, where is it?
Yeah, where's the card throwing machine? You fuck, I swear to God.
Like, oh shit! It's electric.
All right. Yeah, next week we'll be 21. And in the state of California, that means we can drink and smoke.
So, okay.
We're treating our podcasts like years. Yeah.
So are we gonna have cigars next week?
I like that idea.
We just kind of like
Wait, why is
and maybe like
number 21?
maybe like a little bit of scotch or something.
Yeah, I can do. See,
be classy.
so here's what I'm planning.
Classy.
I have to go to the
To ring
airport.
in the new year.
I have to go to the airport and drop off Auntie. So I have to head to SFO. She told me we can leave as soon as we're done at the warehouse. That's like noon. So I'm just gonna take her over there, drop her, come right the fuck back.
Or we could just take care of Trader Joe's and you just take her out at 8 in the morning.
Well, you're not gonna be here.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it.
We'll be fine.
No, because I feel like we were very consistent today. We knocked everything out.
Yeah,
really
dude.
fast.
We today was badass.
Yeah, we kicked ass today. That's good.
I mean, DeWitt wasn't there, but he was busy trying to put hammering screws into a tree.
Or bolts. Or whatever
Hell,
the fuck it was.
hammering bolts into a tree.
Hey, you do know that the triangle goes into like the triangle hole, right? Like
The
Not in
circle
the
doesn't
circle
go in
hole?
the square.
I'm
Okay.
aware.
okay. Actually, sometimes it does.
That's it. Yeah.
With a hammer, you beat shit
the
hard
square
enough,
doesn't
it'll
go in the
fit.
circle.
So before we close out, you all didn't even like try to square up the bottom of the tree.
No, because I thought to myself, I was like, We don't got a fucking saw in here. Like I know the tools that we have in my house, and I'm like, we don't have a saw.
I got like 17 saws over
Yeah.
there. I'm gonna give you one. That's gonna be my Christmas gift to you.
You know,
what's funny, though? I gave him that jar of nails for Christmas. I'm like, here, have some nails. I'm gonna give him a saw too.
Nice.
I'm gonna use a saw and some nails.
We need to go to Toys R Us and get himself like a little Fisher Price like fucking tool set.
Well, actually,
And that,
you know what they used to sell at Harbor Freight? Where there's like My First Tools. It had the little bell and suspenders.
perfect. I like it.
Hey, for
I
an
don't know if they
episode of
have
Kev the
anything like
Builder,
that.
can we get you all dressed up and you're like his apprentice for the day? Like he tries to teach you how to build like a birdhouse or some shit.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Like I'll
I want to see DeWitt on a table saw real bad.
I'll tell you right now, it's gonna turn into a musical. Like it's gonna be an episode of Glee. Like I'm just gonna be in the background, just singing and dancing. We're cutting some wood.
Oh Lord, my baby, he cut his finger off on the table saw. Oh Lord,
Why is this always
Oh,
happening
why?
to me? You gotta take it all. Oh Lord Jesus, my poor baby! I told you not to go. It's so dangerous out here. You know I'm already paranoid about this. I told you things. Now you got your thumb all cut off, and now your brother over there, he got attacked by a dog again, and the legs all fucked up. And this tree is over here. It looks like about to catch on fire every time we walk in the door. I told you take it. Now you can't take it up because your thumb's fucked up.
Pretty accurate.
Dude.
I want her to talk like that. Like I want that to just be the
Well, see,
her
like
every
what, like
concept.
when you tell me stories about your mom, all I can think of is Chef's mom from South Park, and that's the only one I know. Like, oh Lord Jesus, my poor baby. You know, I'll follow up to last week though, if you want to put it on the record.
Mm-hmm.
You guys went to that questionable place that wasn't a casino but was a casino.
Mm-hmm.
After you went home and you let your mom know about this, she knows about a lot of places, don't she?
Oh,
that's some shit, dude.
yeah. She's familiar with that. She peeped me to a lot of different locations, both out here in Stockton and in Menzie, because she knew all the spots.
So it's kind of all over the place, huh?
Like she was just telling me about it for like the entire drive. She's like, well, there's one over there. And one time, like I met this guy and he gave me like $100 for free, like free play in there. Cause I gave him a ride over to the one place, but he had like 4 or 5 of them, like casinos that he ran. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, he's running them, but yeah, he has to get a ride from. Oh, was she when she was Uber?
It was back when she was doing the Uber stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
So she was just like, it was super weird. Like she was,
Okay.
she immediately knew what the fuck I was talking about before I even got to what I was talking about. Like
Been funny as hell. Like you started to talk about it, where it was like, oh, is that Roy? Oh, I know Roy.
she was asking. She was like, so what did the dude look like? The dude who ran it, like. Because the one that I met, he was a short white guy. And I was like, well, this guy was kind of a short white guy, too. And I'm starting going in my head, like, what's it? Oh,
Is it
God.
the same guy?
It was ridiculous. Like, yeah.
God, that's fantastic.
But yeah, she that's my mom. She's a wild one. She's a wild one. She be knowing things.
Oh man.
She be going to places, knowing things. She's crazy.
Yeah, for me, the craziest one I have an aunt who barely had a birthday yesterday, and now she's been aggressively attacked by Alzheimer's.
Boom! Alzheimer's.
It's like, how do you go from like hitting? I think she's 55 or 56, and then calls me today, John Mark, I think someone stole my car. I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. I'm looking as I'm going there. Like, if I see this car and somebody else driving it, I'm gonna hit them with this truck. And as soon as I drive by the parking lot, my eyes hit her car immediately. Like, bam, there it is. Like, she just forgot where she parked. Oh my God. I'm so glad she didn't call the police. I call her. Where are you? I'm like, I'm standing next to your car.
I mean, we've all kind of lost our cars before
Never.
in a parking lot.
Never.
Well,
Fucking never.
yours stands up taller than most. So, you know, but like, when I'm pretty sure you've driven somebody else's car and been like, I can't remember where I fucking
No,
parked this thing.
because
like,
usually the cars I drive have a little
Right,
doot doot,
right.
so I use the doot doot.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like,
And again, it's like, why didn't
Well-
she use a little doot doot?
not to mention, like, I feel like that's not a huge parking lot, like over there.
It's
by
not.
So it's like, well, I mean, in the sense, like, there's not usually a ton of cars. Like, you can find a car pretty easily in there because it's like
Well, it's kind of hard when you're on the opposite side of the building
Yeah.
that'll
because you're
do it.
convinced you parked over there instead of where you actually parked.
Like, that'll do it.
What's even funnier though is like we took care of that. All right, she's like, "Oh, I'm heading back to your mom's house. I'm gonna be staying there. I guess she's staying here until she leaves for the Philippines." But
Well,
like,
after her car just got stolen, she's traumatized.
yeah. But no, like I went back to the warehouse as we were closing. She sent me a message. She blew the breaker in the kitchen. Like she was doing something, and somehow she blew the fucking breaker and kicked off all the lights, the microwave, everything, the fridge, everything down. I was like, ah, son of a bitch, really? Like I love my auntie, but come on, man, really?
maybe she was blowing her hair.
In the
Blow
in the
drying
In
her hair?
kitchen?
While she's deep frying some stuff, she's got the microwave running.
Well,
I'm
if-
fairly certain being
She
her.
decided to plug the washer and dryer in the kitchen with extension
Like-
cords.
Like probably the refrigerator was on and running. She had the microwave on for a while, doing something, and then probably she making some rice. So you putting a heavy load on that 20 amp breaker after a while there. Yeah, that was just like, I love you, auntie, but damn, it's like you got to give me a break. Between her and my mama, that's why my hair's turning gray. That's the reason.
Oh, gotta love them.
Yeah, you gotta love them. Just like your mama who gets all scared when you go outside. I told you, my baby getting all messed up, got him fucked up his ankle. Well, that's kind of what she sounded like when she was outside, and I heard that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Now I just can't get that picture out of my head of Chef's mom. Of Chef's mom.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
that you said it, that's all I can think of.
All right, let's close your shit out. We're done for tonight.
Mhm.
At least recording this.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Thumbs up. We all good?
Good night.
right.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
Good.
Good night,
Have a
everyone.
safe Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And we love you.
Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.